Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen of Tumblr. This is the first time I've made a video for my blog. I am bored and cranky and trying to get out of this mood, so I'm going to follow my good friend Tyler Odiamo's suggestions. Follow his... Anyways, I'm going to do what he did, and I'm going to do the accent challenge video. So, my name and my username. My name is Tessa. And my username is Le Bizarre, which is strange. I've had this for several years now, and I don't want to give it up yet. Now, pronounce the following words. Aunt, although I have an Aunt Sylvia, but usually I say aunt. Roof, root, theater, should be spelled with an R-E. Iron, salmon, caramel, fire, water, New Orleans, or Nolans. Pecan, both, again, probably, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, pajamas, caught, naturally, aluminum, there should not be an I in that, GIF, and yes, I know I'm strange for pronouncing it that way, but for some reason that's just the way it sounds right in my head. Tumblr, duh, crackerjack, doorknob, envelope, yes, envelope, and Jipoy. Don't ask me why. I know. It's weird, but Jipoy. That's just the way it shows up on my brain. Couldn't tell you. Okay, what is it called when you throw toilet paper on a house? You're TPing it. Don't know what else that could possibly be called. If anybody else can think of a different example, I would love to hear it. What is a bubbly carbonated drink called? Soda. No, pop. Oh my god. I don't live in these states. Anyways. I'm thinking of all the different alternatives as I go through this, which is really not helping my brain. That's why I tried to go through the examples of the different words as fast as I possibly could, so I wouldn't overthink it and do something wrong that I don't actually say, because this is clearly happening to me already. Okay, what is a bubbly carbonated drink called? I drink pop. I drink lemonade, and I drink pop. What do you call gym shoes? Sneakers. What do you call your grandparents? Nanny and Granddad. Sometimes Nanny and Poppy, but mostly Nanny and Granddad. What do you call the wheeled contraption in which you carry your groceries at the supermarket? The grocery cart. It's the grocery cart. What is the thing you change the TV channel with? Oh, that's kind of... well, it's the remote, but usually it's the stick. The TV stick. Sometimes the clicker, but mostly the stick. I don't know if this is just a my family thing, but it's the stick. Choose a book and read a passage from it. Ooh, this should be fun. I've been reading The Witching Hour by Anne Rice. I've read it before, but I finally found the sequel in a secondhand bookstore around here, so I had to snag this again when I went home. Alright, what am I reading next? It is therefore imperative that we study Julian in some detail. As late as the 1950s, fascinating information about Julian was recounted to us. At some point, the history of Julian must be enlarged through further investigation and further collation and examination of the existing documents. Our reports on the Mayfairs throughout these decades are voluminous and repetitive, and there are numerous public and recorded mentions of Julian, and there are 3 oil portraits of him in American museums and 1 in London. I should really slow down. I can't help it. Anyways, Julian's black hair turned completely white while he was still quite young, and his numerous photographs, as well as these oil paintings, show him to be a man of considerable presence and charm, as well as physical beauty. Some have said that he resembled his opera singer father, Tyrone Clifford McNamara? McNamara? I don't fucking know. Do you think you have an accent? Yes, I am fully aware that I have an accent. Mostly because I am, Canadian. But it's kind of a strange one because I have parents that are from the East Coast. My dad grew up in Newfoundland and my mom grew up in Dartmouth. And my mom has a hardcore Dartmouth East Coast accent and I love it to pieces. And I grew up in Edmonton, so I started with kind of a Westerner's accent, and then I went to Ontario, and lived in kind of a small town where everything was kind of slangy and hickish because there were lots of farmers' kids where I lived. and now I'm back on the East Coast myself, so I'm really, really starting to pick it up because I've been here for a couple of years now, and especially when I'm around my family and when I'm around my mom, but mostly I'm just starting to notice it in my speech, the way I pronounce R's and stuff, like in some words. Yeah, I've always wanted to get this accent, so I'm actually kind of pleased, but it's weird whenever I catch myself doing this. End audio post by saying any 3 words you want. Improbable, indubitably, stinker. Stinker's what I call my dog. I miss him. This has been my audio post and my first video blog post for my Tumblr. I hope y'all enjoyed it.